I know to you, you're like, oh, that's so long. All right, guys. Our objective today is to finish reviewing for the Chapter 10 test. If you didn't already realize, but based on the board, I did move it to Wednesday. The reason I moved it to Wednesday is I figured the delay today would kind of make things a little hectic. I wanted to spend some time going over the homework from Friday to see if anyone has any questions that need addressed. I also made one more review worksheet over the weekend for you that I'd like to work on today in class. So you might have an assignment tonight. We'll see how it goes. Tomorrow we'll do whiteboards or some type of just review together. So tomorrow you will not have an assignment. Okay, so test is Wednesday. Is anyone going out of town and not going to be here Thursday? Mary? Okay. Okay, the reason I ask is you should finish your test Wednesday, but if for some reason you're not going to be here Thursday, I want to make sure you get started right away Wednesday so I can get that graded for you before you leave for out of town. Okay, but if that does not apply to anyone, then never mind. Charles? Okay, well, at least you can access it. That's good. You know? Doug? Okay, we're not talking about that right now, Doug. Okay, that's nothing to do with math. Okay, so your warm-up. Your warm-up was to check your homework. Now, I know I put the answers on Blackboard. I told some of you guys it might make you feel better so you can kind of check through them as you're working. So for those of you not here today in class, the answers for 1 through 16 are up. If you need to pause the video at any time, go ahead. Let me flip over to this next screen here with 17 through 28. So I know all of you guys in class with me already checked. So let me just start with what questions do you have? Matt, we'll start with you. 11. Okay. 11, you had to find the area of the trapezoid. Okay, so let me first ask you, the formula you should have done is 1/2 times the height times base 1 plus base 2. So did you do that? You don't think you did 1/2. You really don't like those 1/2s, even with the surface area. Oh, I'm sorry. The real answer to 11 is 90 feet squared. So Matt, here, I don't know, do you have your book in front of you? You probably should have your book. That would help you. Anyways, what you should do is take area equals 1/2. The height is 5. And then base 1 is 24. Base 2 is 12. It doesn't matter the way that you have those written down. 1/2 of 5 is 2.5. And then I would add 24 and 12. And then take 2.5 times 36, you get 90. Okay, why don't you go get a book so you can kind of, that would be smart. That way you don't do it on the test. Instead of just looking at me like, yeah. Doug, what number? Okay, number 8. You got 23 for X. Matt, do you want me to leave this up for you for a second? You sure? Okay, so Doug, on number 8, you need to add up all the like terms. So you have X minus 2 plus X plus 2X plus 14 plus 80. Did you do that? When you combine like terms, you get 4X plus 12, well, I combined most of them, plus 80 equals 360. 4X plus 92 equals 360. Did you have it set equal to 360, or did you not show your work?
Yeah, I didn't show the work.
Okay, minus 92 on both sides, so you get 4X equals 268. Okay, and then divide by 4, we get 67. You okay? Emma H? That is probably what you did. That's a common mistake because you guys are so used to the triangles, which is 180. Just be careful on Wednesday. If it's a quadrilateral, there's 360 degrees in it. Mary? Okay. So you should have done pi r squared. So 31 squared times 3.14. I don't really even know what else to say. I'm guessing you just forgot to square the radius. Okay. Try it again, because you should get 3,018 inches squared. Briar? Okay. 23, let me just kind of talk through the formula with you first. Okay, Briar, so 23, we have a cone. So you should have done B plus 1/2 CL. So did you do that for your formula?
Yeah.
Okay, so area of the base for 23, you should have pi times 11 squared plus 1/2 times 2 times pi times 11 times 14.9. Did you calculate your slant height to be 14.9? Is that where you messed up? Okay. So at some point, like maybe now, redraw your triangle, Briar. So the base of it is 11. The height of it is 10. And you have to calculate the slant height. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You sure? Okay. So go ahead and redo that. And then I'll come back to you for 24 after you redo that. Mary?
Can you go back to me?
Yes. What numbers so that I can... Okay, there you go.
Did you say that area for 13 plus 28?
28? No. Number 13, the area is 3,018. For number 13?
Oh, I saw it.
Oh, okay. Well, the area for number 10 is 75. Okay. Okay, while we're waiting for Briar and Mary just to finish some things up, anyone else have questions on the homework? Mary, what number? Pick 1 or 2. Because I'm guessing you just messed up the formula. Okay, so yeah, let me start with 25. All right. 25, the volume is just area of the base times the height. So you should have just done, pi r squared times h, which is pi times 4 squared times 5. Yeah, there's only one, because it's a cylinder with a radius of 4 and a height of 5. I had to read that problem again. It's just area of the base, times the height for volume. Okay, so I'm guessing you did the same thing on 26. It's just area of the base times the height. And then 27 and 28 are 1/3 times the area of the base times the height. Okay, Briar? That's what I figured. Okay, so then Briar, on 24, did you realize that the bottom of the pyramid all have sides of 4? Pythagorean's theorem, you don't. And that 3 there is the slant height. So I think on 24, just make sure you realize the base, all of them have 4, and then the slant height is 3, plus they calculated the area of the base for you. Did you know that they got 6.9? Okay. So try it again, Briar, and if you still don't get it, please let me know so I can help you with it. Mary, same thing with you. Okay, Matt, were you okay on that section where you forgot to do the circumference? Okay. Okay, anyone else on the homework? So this is a good review of all of Chapter 10. In my mind, you guys did pretty well at the beginning of it. We're going to practice some more stuff with surface area and volume today, just to make sure that you're really good with it. Okay? What'd you say, thank gosh? Is that what you said? Okay. Any other questions for me? Okay. Again, Mary and Briar, I know you guys are finishing up some corrections. Please tell me. I'll come over if you didn't get something. Do you still need the answers, Mary? Okay. Okay. Emma, let me give you this so I don't forget for Emma Margot. And can you tell her that I did move the test to Wednesday? If you... do you live by her? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if you were like neighbors. I know you ride the same bus, but I didn't know if you were really close to her. Okay. Oh, you don't ride the bus, you carpool. Oh, sorry, I did not realize that. Okay. That's nice. You don't have to deal with the bus. Did you then get a ride this morning even though she's not here? Okay. All right, guys, the paper that you're getting back right now, okay, it's just something that I made for today. So don't start yet. I want you to put your name on it when you get it. Okay? There's one thing I forgot to label for you that I need to tell you about. So unlike some of your complicated figures, I thought that these were complicated, but they're not as bad as your projects, at least some of them. So, okay, first thing I want you to do on the front page, please underline where it says surface area and volume in the directions. Underline or circle. Okay, in the directions where it says volume and surface area, you must find both. Doug, make sure that goes back at the end of class. Surface area and volume, underline or circle. Okay, number 3, I messed up one thing, okay? 8 meters is the height of the prism. So on number 3 on the front, put 8 meters. I have it in blue on mine if you don't know what I'm talking about. The height of the prism is 8 meters. It's not that hard. Okay? Yes, with a square, yes. I'm just calling it a prism for now. Okay, on the back, flip over. The height on number 3 of the prism, right here. Okay, on the back, circle in the directions where it says surface area and volume. Okay? Don't forget you're finding both. All right, and then one more thing, flip back to the front. Number 1, can you guys figure out what 2 figures are there? Number 1, Justin? Good, a cylinder and a hemisphere. So when you're finding the volume on number 1, what are you going to do? Alyssa? Good, subtract. So just make sure you keep that in mind. Okay, you guys, I'm going to have you work on this for majority of the rest of class. Okay, you're finding surface area and volume of each one. You may work with one other person if you would like, because it's kind of good to talk through and to keep track. Okay, whatever you don't finish on this is due tomorrow. Okay, I will at some point go over it. I'm guessing tomorrow as your warm-up I'll have the answers up before we get into our whiteboard review. Annalise?
For number 1, would you just, for the volume, add the area of the hemisphere?
Well, we're not, for volume you're not finding area.
Or, I mean, like, add
You're
the
no. There's the half hemisphere is a hole in the cylinder. So you're subtracting them to see how much can hold, how much the cylinder with the hemisphere in it, how much it can hold. Okay, Alyssa? I want you to kind of talk through that with whoever you're working with and see if you guys can, if you still can't figure it out, I'll tell you. But I don't want to kind of give that away. Number 1's tricky. I actually found that in the geometry book. Interesting problem. Briar? Yes. Do you know where they are in my desk? Okay. Annalise? Hold on a second. Okay.
do the hemisphere, would you just, like, since you're just finding the surface area, would you just kind of ignore it and
I just didn't want to advertise that. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, you guys can work with someone if you would like. I'm going to stop the recording. Zach, you do not need to worry about this. Just make sure that you're studying your surface area and volume formulas. Emma Margot, your worksheet is coming. Emma H is bringing it to you. Well, I mean, I don't want you to check them all right now, but yeah, that one is right. But you need to show your work, and you need to put volume equals. You're finding both volume